Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Jedi. Today, we're gonna look at the top 10 things that you could do to save just more money. Let's go. Number one is to automate your savings. So, wherever you get all your money from, wherever it goes, just like automating a savings account from there to the point where some money goes to like a different account, it's gonna help you a lot. So you don't have to really think about saving, where the money automatically gets saved for you. So it's a lot easier to save it that way. So, like your main bank account, if you have like a savings account, it just takes money right from that. So automating that is definitely the first step. Number two is to collect your excess coins, because this actually does add up. So usually when you have loose change and coins that are just lying around, when you save that, it actually adds up to a huge number, which you would not be expecting. And just finding coins around and like things that are like, just everywhere, adding all that definitely adds up and makes a big difference in your total bank account. Number three is to use gold jars, or no. Number three is to use gold jars. So then gold jars are basically like jars that you have where you want to fill up that jar to get your goal. And if you don't want to do it physically in a jar, you can also do it in like a bank account. Like you can create an account where you have like, this is like my truck building fund or something like that, and then whatever you want to build, you just put money in that and you just keep adding to that. So just having like a place where you actually have to physically put in money, it's gonna help you a lot, because you're gonna end up actually wanting to get that goal. So you'll be using it so you'll be putting money in it, and you'll be using that as like a platform to reach your goals. Okay. So form a budget, but like budget for fun. So then like you don't have to like just be like completely like sick mode where you have to like completely form like a small budget where you don't get to spend any money at all. But have like a budget and just budget for fun, and like don't spend money on like things that you don't need. So then when you have a budget, that stops you from doing that. And also like completely organizing your budget, so like seeing where you're spending your stuff. So just watching your bank account, watching how you spend your cards and stuff, this stuff really helps, because then you'll be able to know where you can actually where your money is going, and how you have to actually spend it to better like save it. Number five is to just look at your hobby. So if your hobby is really expensive, consider finding like consider making it like less expensive. For example, if you're really into biking and you do like a lot of biking stuff, and you add and then you just accessorize a lot in that, maybe like trying to find stuff secondhand, and trying to see if you can find like a corkscrew or something that you need for the bike, that you can just find that secondhand. That way you'll just be able to like lower your costs in that hobby. And just making your hobby easier is going to help you a lot, because that's something you're passionate in. So you probably wouldn't like mind spending money in that, where you should probably stop doing that and start buying stuff secondhand or things that are on sale. Number six is to sell stuff online. So there's a lot of platforms, Mercari, eBay, and there's like a lot of other ones, and then there's ones in other countries too. And we all have these platforms where you can go and just sell whatever you need online. And anything that you have lying around your house that you don't need anymore, take a picture, post it online, make some money out of it. You're not gonna make a ton of money, but you're definitely gonna make enough money to really help like balance out your bank account, help you a little bit, instead of those objects just laying around and not like just basically going to waste. Number seven is to start a new hobby. So like I said about the hobbies, if you start a new hobby and this hobby is like a good, like starting like a hobby that's actually gonna help you like money wise, to the point where a hobby that you like, but a hobby that's actually going to make you some money too. And it's really cool, because even if you don't make like a profit in that hobby, if you can meet goals and if you can meet the money that you put in the hobby, then you basically had leisure for free. So it's pretty cool. So definitely starting a new hobby that makes you some money, is going to help you a lot. Number eight, it's really simple but really hard. It's just asking for a raise. So wherever you're working at, just asking them for a raise, like seeing the things you should do, setting goals with your employer, and trying to just meet that goals. And yeah, it's just basically asking for a raise. It's really simple, because that's all you need to ask. Just ask for a raise. Just be polite about it. But it's hard too, because you have to actually go up to them. You have to ask them for a raise. You don't know how they're gonna react and stuff like that. You don't know what they're gonna expect from you. So that's definitely That's definitely one that's really hard for some people, but I think for a raise, it's gonna help. Number 9 is work from home. So I'm not saying that you just quit your job and go work from home, but trying to like negotiate a way where you can work from home, or try to like reduce the days that you have to work at like your workplace. Because if you can work from home, then you save like a lot of bills. For example, if you eat lunch outside, that's gonna get stopped. You don't, in like dry cleaning, you wouldn't have to like get new clothes or wear new clothes on that day. And also driving, so you wouldn't have to take your car or any expense in transportation. So it's gonna really cut down your costs if you stay at home for at least like 2 or 3 days in the week. And if you stay at home the entire week, then you're gonna save like all that money that you're spending traveling to your workplace. Number 10 is just cut back on your monthly bills. So just looking at your monthly bills, like if you have like, if you're spending like $300 on groceries and all those things are necessaries, then take a look at like the things that you're really buying and the things that you're not like using. So just cutting down on that's gonna help you a lot. And just overall cutting down everything, and just looking at like your credit card history, looking at your bank account, how you're spending your money, where you're spending it, and how you can just like lower it, how you can like help yourself basically to save money. It's gonna help you a lot. So just basically taking a look at that, it's gonna really help you in the long run. So yeah, and that is it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys
like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
And I'll see you. Bye.